These two compounds are what bind to these endocannabinoid receptors in the body, right? So they're receptors in the brain, specifically the hypothalamus, which is the center for arousal. It is also where the trigger for testosterone takes place. As you know, GnRH, which is gonadotropin releasing hormone, GnRH is what triggers the release of LH, which is luteinizing hormone, and that travels through the blood all the way to the testes and the Leydig cells to trigger the release of testosterone. And these CBD receptors, cannabinoid receptors, are located in the testes. They're located on both the Leydig cells, which are the ones that are synthesizing testosterone, and they are also present on the Sertoli cells, which support the Leydig cells and take part and are crucial in spermatogenesis, which is the development, the production, the synthesis of sperm cells. Okay, so the main thing that our viewers want to know is, how does weed affect testosterone levels in men? So your experience with men who have gotten high, and then you've interacted with them either sexually or just romantically.
Came out with that.
Yeah.
This is interesting. This is like, I honestly did not think you were gonna ask us that.
Yeah. Well, I wanted
That's
to.
the point
I wanted
with
to see
the spray paint.
I see. Thank you for being my agent. Okay. Okay, go on. Anyone can start.
You go.
Okay, testosterone levels.
Just personal experience, yeah. Do you know what testosterone is?
Yes, I know what
What is it?
testosterone is. It's a chemical in the brain, in the body for the men.
the male,
we have that a little. I feel like I have it now.
10%?
I feel like it goes up because I'm very I feel like very manly right now.
To you.
Yeah.
And you're so funny.
Thanks. I'm like very high and very manly.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
Like, oh.
So how does it? How does
I feel
it?
like a gorilla.
What have you seen? Like, I like her. I like her.
I can't breathe. Can we go? No, let's finish this up.
Yeah.
What do you feel?
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
I've never thought about it. I honestly haven't. I've never thought to analyze that.
Like specifically, do you?
Maybe it chills them out. Maybe it makes them more feminine. And like caring.
Have you noticed that? Have you experienced that?
I don't know. It honestly depends on the person.
Can I ask why you're doing this?
Yeah, because a lot of my students, they wonder if long-term use of weed will affect their testosterone levels, and in terms of like their fertility,
Like sperm
are
count?
they sperm count,
no,
sperm
no.
morphology?
My dad's a huge stoner, and he like has a lot of kids. So
And he stoned for a long time, and then he had you.
Yeah,
et cetera.
probably a few. Yeah, no, he definitely had. He has like a few kids that he knows of, and then I'm one of them. His sperm count's fine, so.
So there are a lot of kids he
Case
doesn't
closed.
know of. So if you want a lot of kids like Genghis Khan, you could
smoke
just.
weed.
Okay.
Do you think it's like is the population problem weed? Because it makes people like. Finish my thought.
What happens when you consume or you overconsume THC and other compounds that are in marijuana, they are going to put the cannabinoid system in overdrive, right? Because it's a hormonal system. It has to be at a homeostasis in the body, right? These compounds are already binding to these receptors normally, but when you are smoking, this system is going to go in overdrive. Now, okay, so how does marijuana specifically affect men's health, right? So a lot of us, we're interested in sperm production. We want to become fathers. We want to be fertile. We are also interested in testosterone production because we want to have the positive effects of testosterone synthesis, which is muscle gains and libido, as well as energy levels and reducing body fat. Now, because CBD receptors are located in the hypothalamus, which is the center for the start of testosterone synthesis, if that goes into overdrive, then that will affect everything downstream of that system. Now, what happens specifically to sperm production? It has been shown time after time that chronic users of marijuana have a negative effect on not only the morphology of the sperm cell, so actually how the sperm cell looks, how it forms, the shape of it, but also sperm count, the concentration of sperm, as well as having a negative effect on certain reactions that happen at the egg. So when the sperm travels to the egg to fertilize it, the ova, there is a reaction known as the acrosome reaction, and it allows certain enzymes to operate to enable that acrosome reaction to happen. And it turns out that marijuana, specifically THC, affects that specific acrosome reaction. So not only does it have a negative effect on morphology, it also has a negative effect on volume, so sperm count, and it affects the ability for the sperm to fertilize the egg and hence have conception, and then in the future have a baby. So that is essentially the negative effects of cannabis. Now, of course, there are positive effects.
Waking up. You wake up in the morning, you're feeling all right. You know, no matter what your night was like, you take a little toke, you wake up, you be straight. It'll get you ready for the day, get you mentally prepared, give you that little bit of, meditation you might need to get your day started.
So all of you guys, if you have any questions, post them below. Anything you want to know about weed, I will answer them in future videos. I'm going to record specific videos about different aspects of the science of weed, about the legalization of weed, about the community aspects of weed, about the psychological, not just physiological, but anthropological, sociological aspects of smoking and community building. So post your comments below. If you like this video, click on the like button, the thumbs up button. Share this video with your friends who may be smoking, who are curious about 420, about the scientific effects of 420. Share this video with them. Thank you again, and I'm gonna sign out now. This is Doc Testosterone, and I will see you next time.